Good morning everybody, this is Gary, Hearts Across Australia. It's day, I think it's 103 today. We're basically on the second day of moving away from Sydney. Reached Sydney a couple of days ago. It was an amazing moment. You would have seen the pictures online of actually sort of reaching Circular Quay and taking the photos with the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. We're actually heading back to Sydney to park run this weekend and to take a rest on Sunday, but for now it's sort of like it's just been work mode. Travelling up through the old Pacific Highway rather than trying to go along the busy sort of freeway at the moment. And despite the weather, despite the fact it's been quite wet this morning, it's the rain's holding off a reasonable amount, and it's sort of creating this wonderful atmosphere. It's sort of, you're all this sort of forest type of sort of like smells and sounds, and you can probably hear in the background that like the chorus of birdsong is absolutely amazing. I've been sort of like walking for an hour or so now, and you know, just although it's quite hard work on the feet and legs because it's very twisty, windy roads, very up and down. It's a fantastic place to be, absolutely amazing place to be. I mean, you look at the milestones and you look at you know, sort of the iconic views of things like you know, the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge and doing all that kind of thing. But you know, in between all that, there's kilometre after kilometre of just natural beauty and just sights and sounds and smells to you know, they're absolutely amazing, and to try and soak it all up. I mean, there's no possible way that I can remember all of this, and I'm going to spend the rest of my life probably just you know, having memories triggered and just you know, just looking back and realising you know, what's been achieved. I mean, we have actually crossed the country now. We've gone from west to east. And now we're just doing that sort of like northward sort of push on towards Brisbane. It's sad to say, in many ways, you know, the adventure is almost over. In relative terms, you know, we're down to just a small number of kilometres compared to what's been done already. There is a lot of work yet to be done, but yeah, got that sort of finish line sense, you know, just that initial hint of a finish line, knowing it's just over the horizon, and it's a bit of a bittersweet moment. I mean, it's going to be strange not getting up at sort of like 4 or 5 o'clock every morning and trying to walk 45 to 55 kilometres. I'm you know, just absolutely honoured and privileged to be able to be doing this. And I've met some amazing people along the way and had some fantastic support from everybody online. Please continue with that. It's that kind of thing that keeps me going during the tougher times, you know, moments where even the sort of the natural beauty of my surroundings maybe isn't quite enough to lift the spirits. You know, there'll be a post or a message from somebody online, or somebody will appear roadside, and you know, I'd just like to thank everybody for the part they've played in this so far. You know, we're nearly there in terms of the physical travel from Perth to Brisbane. We are effectively nearly there. We've got a lot of work left to do in terms of the fundraising, a lot of work left to do in terms of what happens to Hearts Across Australia after this. A lot of work for me to do in terms of where I take all of this and the lessons I've learned. But it's been an amazing sort of launch event, if you like. It's been an amazing experience. There's still a few weeks of it left. I'm going to enjoy every moment. But in the interim, please keep supporting, please keep sharing, liking, watching the occasional video that gets made, commenting on the posts, and, you know, above all else, share amongst your friends and your work colleagues and anybody else you know. And there's still time to enter the virtual run. Get yourself a shirt, get yourself a medal, or if you just want to put a straightforward cash donation into the fundraiser, please do that. The link is on the website, heartsacrossaustralia.com, and it's also on the Hearts Across Australia Facebook page. I think we've gone through the 7,000, we're heading towards 8,000. I'd really love to see that increasing significantly over the next few weeks. I'm out here doing it a little bit tough at times, but you know, there is a reason for that. It's to try and raise awareness and try and, you know, hopefully prove to you all that you know, anybody can do anything. You just need to get off your backside and you know, allow yourself to believe that anything is possible, and get out there and prove that it is. So on that note, I'm going to continue my amble through what's beginning to feel a little bit like rainforest, but I will talk to you all again very soon. Thanks a lot for your support. Bye now.